Hello, and welcome back to Hourglass episode 17. We don't have to start off in such a big hurry this time because I've actually been moving and grooving and doing stuff already this week to get ready for the episode. So the reason why we're starting off here, this is a spot I don't know that I've shown off on this month's videos yet, but this is our temp storage for this month. We've kind of gradually gotten less and less dedicated space. So this is actually a island off of the main island. The main island is right in front of me, but before I was able to go over there and kind of introduce you to the last projects that we're gonna hope to wrap up this week, I needed to come over here and get some supplies. We need some of these night vision potions because when I look up, there is a new development in the sky. Now, this is something that the group had talked about for a while, and then it just started getting executed this week. So if you check out the ground beneath me, one of the things about this plane, and especially in Magic the Gathering, their current set right now, Innistrad is what is under, like, a day-night cycle, where you can effectively change it at will based on, like, the cards and the effects you have in your hand. And so what we had been talking about this whole time is what are the chances that we want to make it, like, permanently nighttime in our Innistrad builds. So we finally, Bowie and Corgis, Mother of Corgis, have been working on this. I think primarily Bowie worked on that with a little bit of help from Corgis. But basically what it's doing is it's casting this kind of ever-permanent night into the island. So we've got, obviously there's some more work to do, and like over here where the Sanitarium is going to be, or Sanitarium or whatever, we're going to have to include this area also. But this is, what they're using to cast the shadow is ice. And that's a lot of mining that they've had to do already, and it's kind of a strange shape. So I know that Bowie was on earlier collecting more ice, but he's like, dude, I'm done. And I can't say that I blame him, because that's a lot of ice together, and to then place. It sounded like my vocal track skipped there, but I did just stutter. That was the strangest stutter. So if I get an opportunity to, hopefully, later today or tomorrow, just to grind out for an hour, I can hopefully pitch in and get some more ice. But a couple other things that I wanted to point out is that we did do, and now this was primarily Corgis, and she kept the shoreline texture underneath and then ran it over to a set of cliffs over there. And one of the things that, before she took action on this, that she was asking is, like, it's really ugly how the birch forest just kind of butts right up against us, basically. And so all there is this torch spam. And so one of the things that I was like, well, we could just dig it out. I said that in the Discord, and she's like, oh. And then I also showed a picture of, like, a bog or a marsh, I think. Either or. So that's what it looks like. That's what these trees are going for. I think these also are Corgis. I'm like 90% sure these are Corgis also. To kind of like mix in the area and just add a little bit of life between the ever-present night and then what looks like a very, very welcoming but hard to access forest up there. So real quick before I start, just jabbering on again and again and again, like I always seem to do. I think half my videos are me just pointing and looking and marveling at things. Let me pop the potion, and I'm going to take you through a couple things that we've done, and kind of what my last, excuse me, horses, what kind of my last hopes for this island are, for us to achieve and also to see completed. So we're going to come around the well this way. And the very first thing I did this on stream, just real quick, to fill one of the plots. We did this little house. Now, I intentionally kept it short so that you could still see the vampire mansion really easily as you pass by. Like, there's not a lot that's obstructing it. But I do want to fill out the island as much as possible. So I didn't want to leave just a big empty spot there. So we made a new little house. It is only one story. So bed, kitchen, dining area, all in one, which is like some studio apartments. So this would feel cozy, or tiny homes even. This could be a tiny home. So it was pretty quick and easy to do on stream, but it was the first time I've built directly in survival in a while. So that was an interesting change of pace. I've been building mostly creatively for about since joining the server. So for about 3-4 months now. And then the other thing that I did, let's go the other way. Let's go this way, out of town square. We'll have a better look at it. The other thing I did is this house right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'll take you on a quick tour of this house, and then I will show you the time lapse of it going up. Now, let me just quick give a little bit of notice. I hadn't planned for that big thing in the sky when I was planning my time lapse, so I'm not exactly sure. I know I can give replay night vision, and it will help, but it might have kind of a weird glowing effect when you look, like right now when I have night vision, when you look into the ocean, it does look a little funny. It's very, very bright in the ocean. So if the time lapse coming up looks a little strange, a little bit different, and also I don't know how shaders work with night vision, you'll know why. Like I haven't gotten in and I haven't gotten to test it yet because I just finished this build and I wanted to get in here and start compiling my clips real quick because there's so much more we've got to tackle. So let's do a quick walkthrough of this. It's not as detailed as my witch mill, which is what I ended up calling it, but it does have quite a fair amount of stuff. So we've got the kitchen and the dining area, and then there is access up to a little kind of like an entertainment area. We've got the jukebox and some reading, and then the bed over here. And I did try to, use the bookcase to split the room, because I know that's something people actually do with like longer, skinnier rooms, is they use furniture to create subdivides. So I thought that would make a lot of sense. And then just, obviously all the spooky decor, and then a little bit of a closet in here. So it's not anything too earth-shattering, and if I get the opportunity, I will 100% dig down and connect this to the tunnel system, because I'm pretty sure it runs very close to right there. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think it comes out. Hold on. Let's just go look. What is our chords here? We're going to do this together. We're just going to experiment real quick. So our chords, and I'm going to put it in chat so I don't forget. Oops, let's get the right chords. Height doesn't matter so much, but it would tell us how deep we can go into the basement. Let's go see. Let's take a quick little gander here. I'm sorry. This is what happens when Zelda... Oh no! Somebody left it open. Okay, that's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, so we are looking for 1767. 1767 and negative 31. So negative 31 is here. So it would be over there somewhere. And what, 1767? 1767. This one. So we could potentially connect it. If we wanted to. It would be about 5 blocks that way. So we could have... Oh, I'm so tempted. If I get an opportunity, we're going to add that to the to-do list. I can't guarantee that it will be there. But when World Download comes, if anybody wants to explore and see if Zelda had time, it'll be an Easter egg. How about? It will be one of those things that nobody just ever knows about. And one more escape tunnel. So that's one more thing I want to do to really truly feel like that one's completed in my mind. But if we don't get to that, that's okay, because we do have 2 more big projects. The first of which is this. This is the horse stables, and now you'll see that I have the horses penned up in the middle and then the donkeys penned up over here to the left. Well, my plan is to have 2 parts to the build, 2 distinct halves-ish. So I am working on this in creative at the moment, in addition to the asylum, or what are we calling it? No, the sanitarium. Sanitarium. So the plan is to finish this and to finish the sanitarium. So if I'm able to, my goal for you guys right now is to show you the time lapse of the next, like the kind of medium-sized house that's behind me, and then if able to, the stables, and then back there the sanitarium. Otherwise, if not, I will come in and give you a cut and update a progress report to let you know kind of if I've hit a snag or what's up. But expect at least one time lapse, hopefully more. And welcome back from those time lapses. Now, I know before I left, I said I wasn't certain how many we were going to do before I brought you back, and it's a good thing I'm often uncertain because that was only 2 out of the 3. So I figured I would bring you guys back at this point right now just to say, yay, replay mod is gonna work. Unfortunately, I can't do shaders for these time lapses as you would have seen already. Just because the shaders make it like ever dark. It's ever dark. But at least we know in the future if I'm in a dark space, we can do time lapses with the night vision on replay. So the second time lapse that you would have just seen is what the stables is. And I wanted to bring you guys back to show you some of the details that might have been missed in the time lapse. I know for me, this is a little bit of a unique build in that it isn't all 100% my own work. There is a lot of the detailing that I had help with, and I'm gonna take you guys with me to put these guys in the build. Cray and Marco Sponge are the 2 people that helped me really finish this build out, and we're gonna go give them like permanent homes in the stables. But I just wanted to real quick make sure I gave that credit because Cray helped me a whole bunch with the exterior. We have the creative world. Not the survival world, but on the creative world he came in and he showed me. So I had done a lot of the structure, but then he showed like he just roughed out some shapes for this front piece, this piece, and then this piece there. And between those all, we were able to do a lot more detailing with the overall shape of the build. And then he did a bunch of detailing work on the outside as I was working on detailing some of the grounds. And then Marco Sponge came in and, sorry, ignore this. I'm going to do some more armor stand work in here. But Marco Sponge came in and I had blown out some of these areas where the new added extra exterior walls. So like this is that little add-on on this side of the build. I had come in here and kind of like mapped out some rooms, and Cray's like, wait, hold on, we have lots of space in here. Can I bring in my friend to do like who does interiors with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. So Marco came in and did amazing interiors. I did have to change a few things just because I was having problems with my schematic, so I took screenshots of the interiors. But this is actually where the guys indicated they wanted their armor stands. Now I can't remember who goes where. I don't think it really matters. But this is I was able to command in the heads because I am an administrator and OP op on the server. So that's Cray's head, and I did try to match the skins the best I could. And then Marco's Sponge here. And the only thing that I couldn't do was I think Cray has some suspenders that you obviously can't do. So they are like forever chilling here. And I'll just go through. This is the one room that's not done yet. I'm going to turn it into a bathroom, but I just absolutely had to get in here and do some recording because I'm so hyped with how this all turned out. I think it turned out really amazing. Oh, and the other thing that I meant to mention is these are our favorite flowers. So mine is the blue orchid. I believe this one's Marco Sponge and Cray. We were chatting in in-game chat about what our favorite flowers were. And so then the little hayloft, and I think the only other thing I'm gonna come in and add are some mini blocks, just because we don't have those to play with on the, and the last thing we need to do is go get the animals. I was gonna do that in this clip too. Glad I didn't forget. Hi horsies, you guys have a new home. You want to go to your new home? Come with me. It's over here. I promise. It'll be wonderful. It'll be amazing. This isn't going to be problematic to sort you three out at all. Nope, not a problem at all. But what? Oh, what? This build came up since the last time I was on. Come on, guys. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So that's why I designed these with double... Oh, here's what we'll do. I will ride you guys in. How about... Ha 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 ha. You can't escape. You can't escape if I ride you. Come here, guys. Oh my god, this is terrible. So we do have space for 4 horses, because originally I had 4 horses. But I did move one of them into the witch hut. So maybe we'll breed these guys up, or maybe it'll just be an open pen. Not worry about. Hello. Gimme. Thank you. Okay, let's raid you. Let's just take you up and in. Yeah. Close that. This is the easiest way ever. Oh, whoa. I just got so oh, you don't have a saddle. How do you not have a saddle? I'm sure I gave them all saddles, guys. We have a raid farm on the server, which is where we get these from. Hi, buddy. Okay, now will you follow me, please? I know game mechanics. Wait, is he just not a jumper? Oh, okay, no. He's fine. It was operator error. Operator error. That was all that was. Okay, up. Yeah, yo. Once we get these guys in, I think what I'll do is I will, I don't think I have any other updates to show you guys. So what we'll do is we'll probably cut. Oh, come on. Go in. Thank you. And also I should double check. So a couple things. There is like an interior sheltered section for these guys. Same thing with the horses. They can be inside or outside. There's not much difference between inside and outside for the horses. Because the outside is still sheltered, but maybe a little bit fresher air. I don't know. You guys chilling? Oh, I love it. It just brings a little bit of life to the build. Oh, that's so cool. So I think without wasting any more time, well, not wasting time, but without holding up the episode any further, I'm going to cut now, and I will bring you back in for the last build that I have planned on this island. and we will go from there. One more last big, huge thank you to, we call him Cray or Akin Cray, and Marco Sponge for the extra assistance. It was really fun to get to see how different people detail and do interiors and, change the shape and the structure of their builds, because that really changed a lot from just my regular basic the way I was doing things. Also, we're about to lose night vision. That was perfect timing. So it was super cool to see, and I'm very excited to show you guys the last build. And welcome back. As you can probably tell from the ground beneath me and the sky up above, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. We're not on the Black Mana Island on Hourglass SMP at the moment. We are, in fact, on the creative world for Hourglass. And the reason that I've brought you guys back in here is because I've run out of time this week to work on my episode. I've got to get it rendering and then get it uploading so that I have some halfway semblance of a chance at getting to bed on time tonight. And I figured I'm at a really good stopping point, so I wanted to bring you guys back. We do still have 3 days left in this month, so I was hoping to get the episode and like all my projects wrapped up so I could just do miscellaneous stuff, but it looks like there might be one more like sneaky project on the Black Island, either as a whole special episode on its own, or it'll be a time lapse on the next episode. But I figured since I've been teasing it for the last 2 weeks, basically, I would show you what we've got and kind of what my thought process is. And then that way you can compare it to the final product. So without further ado, boom! This is what we're calling the Sanitarium. So from the little island that I pointed out a little bit ago in the episode, or yeah, a little bit ago in the recordings, just imagine that's that little mushroom island there, and then this is going to sit on top of it. So I've got a reference that I'm working from because, oh my god, no, I wouldn't have been able to figure out this many fun, cool, interesting, different connecting pieces. What it is called the Gaia Reach Sanitarium. It's a card in Magic the Gathering. And basically I'm trying to imitate it as much as possible, but in the artwork there's even more towers off this left-hand side. I've run out of Mushroom Island, so as we come around here, you'll see this grass back here actually is where the birch forest had connected. So if I bring out any more, like I can come this way, but I don't want it to be like just one big box shape. So I think what I like is that there's the central part, but this part's lower, this part's kind of almost a tower, and then there's the boxes over there that look crazy, and then the big tower in the back. So I'm not going to add another tower because then I feel like this side would just become like one big box. So I'm not sure if we're going to add any more. So it does look a little on the back. Obviously, if I'm working from a reference picture, I only see the build from one side. So what we've got to do with this back side is, yes, it's at least all filled in. Also, hi, village. Hi back there. I've not looked at that far enough back, I guess. What we've got to do, though, is bring a lot of the detailing elements that are around the front, especially this orange glass. If I can, I'll put a picture up on the screen of the Gaia Reach Sanitarium artwork. Hopefully I get an opportunity to do that. But basically there's this orange glass everywhere that has this crazy cool glow. And what I loved about it so much is that this is legit Halloween colors. This is like perfect. It's black and orange. So I'm going to try and make the orange windows pop and glow as much as possible, but like the structural supports, the weird angles, the orange glass, the filigree, all those kind of things, I'm going to, in the next couple days, try to work out some details on the back side and on this side here especially. This side looks interesting. It looks like Legos to me almost. Like you've assembled a thing with Legos, but it has like no details. I'm sorry. I just got really distracted. Zelda, pay attention. But yeah, you can definitely tell that I had more to work with on this side from the artwork because there are those interesting shapes, how everything connects. Oh, one last thing that I want to point out. This is my first attempt at a diagonal roof. I've never done a diagonal roof before. So there it is for posterity. It's not great, but it's done. So there will be modifications, changes, obviously a lot more detailing, like on the docks and stuff. We'll be able to put, you know, barrels and chests and like maybe armor stands and stuff. But I hope to be able to bring this into the world before the end of October. And I'm just not going to be able to get it into the episode. So I hope then that you all have a wonderful Halloween, very safe and happy, safe and happy. Oh my God, words are so hard. Safe and happy holiday if you celebrate Halloween. Otherwise, if you don't, I will catch you next week. Bye.